Welcome to today's episode of the Mortgage and Money Morning Show. We're really excited today because we've got a special guest on, a financial specialist from Kawartha Credit Union, Linda Williamson. And if you're not familiar with Kawartha Credit Union, they've got branches all over Ontario, 22 of them, as a matter of fact, with 49,000 members strong. And one of their proudest accomplishments, of course, is their charitable giving with over $3 million in donations over the years. And with their profit sharing program with their members, if you're a member of Kawartha Credit Union, good chance you've taken in a portion of the $16 million they've been able to give back to their members as part of their membership plan. So Linda, thank you very much for joining us today. We're going to talk a little bit about a product called the Purchase Plus Improvements for people that are maybe buying a home that needs a bit of fixing up but don't have the cash on hand. But before we get to that, tell us a little bit about your story and how you got to Kawartha Credit Union.
Hi, Joel. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
My name is Linda Williamson. I am a financial services representative with Kawartha Credit Union. I've been working with Kawartha for the last 14 years. I specialize in mortgages, loans, and lines of credits, and I love my job because I get the opportunity every single day to make a positive impact on our members' lives. I love Kawartha not only because of the people I get to work with, but because of our company and core values. Care for others, member service excellence, integrity, fun, and independence. Those values align with myself, and it seems like a natural fit. What I think sets Kawartha apart from other financial institutions is that we take the time to get to know our members and understand their unique needs. Based on their needs, we are able to recommend specific products and services tailored to them to meet their financial goals. And by doing this, we are building stronger, trusted, and more meaningful relationships.
Which we'll get to in just a moment, because you've got a great example of how this product has built a relationship with one of your customers.
Yes.
But with the Purchase Plus improvements, for people that aren't familiar how this works, if you're looking to buy a place and let's say it needs a $50,000 reno, then you guys give them a chance to offer the funds as part of the mortgage financing so that they don't have to borrow that money from more expensive, mortgage money is pretty cheap right now. So instead of putting it on a credit card at 19%, a line of credit at 10 or 12%, they get the benefit of borrowing money at the mortgage rate. So let's talk a little bit about the Purchase Plus improvements. Give us a bit of an overview of how this product works for Kawartha Credit Union when people are looking to use it.
Sure. So what is it? So this is a product available for consumers who are actively looking to purchase a home. The home has great potential, but it needs a little bit of TLC. So this program allows you to add your renovation costs into your mortgage. So don't be afraid to look at homes older, 20 or 30 years old, because if you've got the vision, remember that you can roll in those products, you can roll in those improvements directly into your mortgage. So how does it work for Kawartha? With that in mind, So with that in mind, knowing that your home is probably going to need some renovations and some TLC, it's a good idea to bring along with you a contractor who can give you an idea as far as the costs of those renovations. So you're out with your agent and your contractor and you found a home, but this home needs, say, a new kitchen. The purchase price is, say, $300,000, and your contractor says it's going to be about $50,000 to put those improvements of the kitchen renovations in. So what's your next step? The next step is your agent would prepare an offer to purchase, conditional on financing. And what you do now is you're going to come to me with your offer as well with your quotes from your contractor. Okay. And then what happens is I take this information to either CMHC or Genworth, and they will be evaluating the purchase plus the improvements. So what's going to happen now is the insurer is now looking to qualify you for a mortgage of $350,000. So hence your down payment is now going to be 5% of the $350,000. So Joel, you've got a purchase price of $300,000 and the mortgage qualifying for $350,000. So as long as you meet the insurer's requirements, income verification, stable employment, acceptable down payment, as well as qualifying with Kawartha, you'll be able to move forward with the purchase. So that's basically what it is. And now let's fast forward, say, to the closing date. So what happens now is you've got $50,000 of a renovation sitting in your holding account, and those funds are available for you to utilize as needed to pay those trades and the contractors. The nice thing about that is we give you about 3 months to complete those renovations. And in that time, you're going to be submitting photographs and receipts just so that I can ensure that those funds are being allotted correctly to utilize for those construction costs, right?
Well, one of
So,
the key advantages that I think you just hit on something there too,
yeah,
Linda. One of the key advantages with Kawartha Credit Union's version of this product is that you guys set up essentially a side reno account that has the cash in it that the client can access that money to pay as the renovation's being done.
yes,
Some other organizations will have a similar type product like this, but none of the money is released until an appraiser has come on site, appraised and made sure the work is done up to standard. A report is sent in at a cost to the customer, by the way, and then the money is issued. And then at some point, there sometimes is a holdback of up to 10% of the money that gets held back for another 30 or 60 days due to the Construction Lien Act. So that can drag things out, and contractors may not get paid for 60, 90, 120 days, depending on the size of the reno. In your case, you guys provide that money available for the client so they can pay as they go and have everything wrapped up as quick as possible.
exactly, exactly. So that's one of the unique features of the Purchase Plus Improvements program with Kawartha Credit Union. And so let's say at the end of the construction, you've got a surplus of the $5,000. We allow you to take that lump sum payment of $5,000 and you can apply that directly as a lump sum payment onto your mortgage. So it's a win-win. You're paying down your mortgage faster.
Yeah. Now with that too, it's when you guys have the construction account there, we should clarify for people, if it comes in at 50 grand, the quotes, but the work only costs 40, they can't take the extra 10 and go on vacation. That money then gets
Yeah.
put back on their, that gets
Yeah.
put back on their mortgage account, which then lowers their mortgage payments as well.
No, exactly. But you know what I've noticed oftentimes, if there is a surplus of funds, they're going to actually do a little more details to the homes, like pay attention to the
Yeah.
smaller details and, maybe get that light fixture that they were looking for as opposed to just the generic light fixture, so they'll be actually taking a little bit more time with it.
Crown molding, my nemesis.
There you go.
Now, tell us a quick story, because I know you've used this product numerous times. You've had tremendous success with it. Give us an
Yes.
example of a client that I know the client that you referred to. You talked about them finding their Zen. This is a great story about this client that used the Purchase Plus improvements to really end up where they wanted to be.
Yeah, for sure. So there's so many amazing experiences that I've had with members and this product because of the benefits. The benefits of this product, Joel, are easier access to home ownership and home equity. And what I mean by that for these members in particular, well, any member in fact, is because you're increasing the value of your home with the cost of the renovation, so too does your equity. Also, it's one easy mortgage payment and you're taking advantage of those low mortgage rates. You don't need to seek additional funding for a credit card or a line of credit to complete those renovations at a later date, and you are fulfilling your wish list. So in this particular case with these members, I had a young professional come in to me and they seemed a little bit frustrated as far as not being able to find anything on the market. So through our discovery and conversation with them, I found out what was important to them and their family. And what was important to them, Joel, was a large property with big mature trees, a big backyard with lots of privacy. And she actually was looking for a home that had a pond or some sort of creek running through it, because that was, to her and the family, was their Zen. So I said, go out and find your Zen and let's work on the home and see if together with the beautiful property that you have, we can take that home that has that outdated kitchen, in this case it did, and we'll turn that home into your reality. So it was amazing. And what I uncovered during this experience in relationship with our member was she had a really good knack of home decor. The colors that she was picking for her kitchen and her living room, the flooring, everything was beautiful. And her and I were sharing in that excitement because as she was sending me these photographs, I just, loved looking at them, and we had that deeper relationship. And so it grew, and it was a valued relationship. And really at the end of the day is, you should be comforting to know that Kawartha is actively paying attention to your financial needs. So it was a win-win for all of us.
And long story short, she now owns a multi-million-dollar staging
Yeah,
business that's worldwide, and you can look
exactly.
her up on the internet now. Linda, thank you so much for this. This has been really cool. For people that aren't familiar with this product, it's a great example of within the mortgage umbrella of mortgage products. This is a great niche product.
Yeah.
We should mention for Purchase Plus improvements, it's also a way if you're looking at properties that are priced maybe under market value, and you'd like to buy the house, but it needs fix ups, you can access funds to help fix it up and get it to standard. That's another benefit that comes with this as well too. So thank you so much for sharing your
Thank
expertise on
you.
this, because I know you've had a ton of success with it. That's why I asked you. And with this product specifically, or anything else that Kawartha Credit Union offers, the difference between you guys and major banks and financial institutions, there are several key differences that you hit on. But if people want to find out more information, we've put a link in the post here for people that want more info. But if they want to reach you directly, what's the best way to get hold of you?
Thank you. Well, I encourage anyone to take a look at our website, but to reach me directly, you can call me at 613-392-7200. I'll be here to answer any of your questions, or my email address is lwilliamson@kawarthacu.com.
Thank you so much, my friend. I look forward to future visits. We've got lots more to talk about down the road.
Thank you.
And if you missed an episode of the Mortgage and Money Morning Show, look it up on our YouTube channel. Joel J. M. Scott is where you'll find it on YouTube. There's over 35 mortgage videos there with all kinds of topics and short form information in case you're looking for more. And you can always reach out if you have questions. Thanks for watching the Mortgage and Money Morning Show. We'll talk to you next time.